Ding, ding, ding. What's up? What's up?
Hey, everybody. Let me make sure my volume's down and I pull you guys up on my phone. Easier to see. Who do we have here? Montauk. John. Paps needs more gas money. BK challenge. Short Italy for life. Oh, look at that. We're already starting off by getting a. Let me click on it. Super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We truly, truly, truly appreciate the super sticker. Um, Sean, Montauk, the Endu, and Vito, the Pitbull, BK Shallon. If I said hi already, Linda Amsterdam, Paul Clinton, Oliver Sutton, Montauk, John
Bronco.
Bronco, Anima, Andre
Oh,
Fatal, Bobland, Teresa Murphy, hello, beautiful, my favorite, Edwin Jimenez, Oliver Sutton, Todd Father, Boot Hill Crew, Italy for Life. Thank you for the super sticker. So, today is Wednesday. Today's
yeah.
Wednesday. It's
Yep.
hump day.
It's Wednesday.
Midweek.
It depends.
Susan Q.
It depends. Depends what your schedule is. It could
Or it
be the
depends on
beginning
what,
of
where in the
Wednesday.
country you are, because we have friends like our friend Jerry who is in Australia, so his times are off, which means that he's in another country and he's already on Thursday. So Angela Scarecrow. No, that's not Angela. Sorry, I thought Angela was in here. Bill Jordan. So you're avataring today, Joe? I'm just going to be Lauren.
For a little bit.
Let me send the link over to somebody.
Ow.
MRE said he's probably going to go live at 8 p.m. Everybody check out for that.
What's up with MRE? He's doing early shows. He must be. He works overnight, or
No. He's
because
just a
no,
late
he
owl.
used to be the night owl.
Yeah, night owl. That's what I mean. Let me pull up
Mm.
StreamYard.
But I guess I was the same way too.
And then it gets tricky too because there's certain people like in our community who have schedules. Who do we have here?
Yeah.
Hartford Henry. What color
Harry.
is your pedicure? I have purple twos right now with light purple.
So how was? Hey, what's up, Edwin? Redzilla, Montauk, Irish Wood.
I actually fell asleep and took a night nap. I thought I was gonna oversleep. Irish Wood is in here, and then
Irish, yeah, he's in here. Irish Wood.
I thought you were taking a nap too. Invite guest. Um,
Hey, Carol. So last night I was tired, right, and I kept like fighting it, thinking like I could stay up, because I just didn't want to go to sleep. I was playing. I was doing something, playing with my cards or something.
did you open any new card boxes last night?
No, I'm gonna open one up soon. So I fell off my bed and landed
Mm-hmm.
on my ass.
How'd that feel?
Honestly, I didn't feel anything.
Okay.
but I'm like thinking to myself, because I was a habitual sleepwalker, and I wonder if that has something to do with it. Like it was to a point when I was younger with sleepwalking, like my family was worried that I was gonna walk out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
One time my mom tells me that I wake up in the middle of the night, I carry my TV into her room and wake her up as I'm holding the TV.
Wow.
So what I was thinking is when you sleepwalk, are you coherent enough to know like how to where you know where the light switches are, you turn it on, you know what I mean? Like I picked up the TV and brought it in. Obviously I had to unplug the TV.
I'm not sure.
It's
But
interesting. I don't know, it's just
interesting how that works.
yeah, because it's could be dangerous. I mean, what happens if you were sleepwalking, you're a young kid and you walked into the street or whatever?
Yeah, that could be dangerous. So,
Yeah, I was a habitual sleepwalker.
Carol, how are you, beautiful? I hope you're doing good today, Nunzio. Hello, hello, hello. Um,
See now, look at Nunzio. What's up, Nunzio? He's just he's been being cool or whatever. He's not really tripping on anyone.
oh, my friend Dove Kitty's in here. Hey, DK. Hello, 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 Dove Kitty. Edwin Jimenez, the gentleman of the community, always showing respect to us and to the ladies. Um, we love you, Edwin. We love you. You're always, always
Okay, how do you pronounce his name?
Edwin Jimenez.
Okay, so it's not Edward Jimenez.
Edwin.
It's I'm now I'm not Jimenez. Like for example, okay, so I have relatives that are Mexican, like straight off the boat Mexicans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what they call me?
What? Hey, Amber.
Not not my relatives so much, but some of his friends that his Mexican friends that speak a little less English. They pronounce my name as Yo because the J is silent, right? So it would
Mm-hmm.
be like Edwin Jimenez, right? So I'm Joe. I go into a party, they say like, "What's up?" or they say, "Yo, yo," you know what I mean? Like yo, yo, like they're saying yo, like yo, what up? But it's like then they're saying my name. It's like yo, Lauren. Well, me when they do it, it's they call me yo, yo. So I think he pronounces his name Jimenez.
What is
Am I
this?
right, Edwin? Yeah, it's Jimenez, exactly. Yep.
All right. There's we're on live, just to let you know, okay? Um, I have an article to pull up that we can that I thought might be interesting to read.
I I
But
think
there
I
was
saw Amber in here. She
yes,
said something about she was getting her beauty rest or something. I don't know.
Amber was sleeping too.
She was getting her sleep on.
Yeah, she likes to nap too. She took a nap. Thank you, Bill. I do have a hell of a tan. There's an account in here that I don't know if I want to address them or just ignore them because they're saying disgusting things about little girls.
Who?
Hey,
What's up, guys?
Terrence. Terrence, we are doing great, Terrence. I'm having a great day. And Terrence, I hope you're having a good day too and a great day. Everybody in chat, please check out Terrence's channel. He's a great, great, great uncle. He's always positive and uplifting. He's a
Yeah.
good guy.
And make sure that you guys hit the like button. All right. Because I'm going to be honest with you. And this is the truth. It's the like button is like for our ego. You know what I mean? It has nothing. It's just like like, oh, I had 150 people liking the show. It's more of an ego thing because it really doesn't equate to anything, does it? I mean, you have 100 likes, or I mean, you know, people like the show, I guess, but does it really do anything for you in the whole scope of YouTube if you
Yes,
have a lot of likes?
it puts your videos to the algorithm more for them to show up. And Terrence, NB, I love you so much. I appreciate you both. Seriously, thank you, Terrence, and we appreciate you too. Amber, I could send you a link if you want. Let me know.
Yeah, but
Um,
I understand what you're saying with the algorithm, but
yes.
wouldn't that be for like shows that are more into like 1,000 likes?
Um, No, not necessarily. If people are getting the thumbs up and it's showing that a percentage of your show is liking your show and giving you the thumbs up, it's getting the kiddos. Okay, Amber. It helps put your show through the algorithm. All right, let me read this article. You guys might find this interesting. I have not read it yet, and I wanted to read it yesterday and talk about it, but we never got to it. What is this person saying? The prophet. What is the prophet saying? Uh, a divorced woman or a woman who has been defiled or a prostitute shall not. I don't. This is stupid. This prophet giving. But thank you, 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 thank you. All right, Lee's on, but I want to read this article. Lee Cole, what's up? How are
How you
you?
doing?
I'm
Hey
good.
Joe, how you doing?
I'm good.
What's up,
Um,
Lee? How are you?
Let me share the screen and read this article, and then we'll hang out and talk with Lee because I wanted to read this yesterday and we never did. Uh, Video file. No, that's not what I want to do. How do I X cancel? I want to
Please
do
bear
it.
with us.
Yeah,
I have better luck having my fucking 5-year-old nephew read than you.
stop
Maybe
it.
we'll get him to be the reader.
Your 5-year-old nephew. All right. So, you guys see it?
No.
No, I'm.
Now
But
we
what I'm
do.
seeing is really upsetting me. I see a fucking leaf mug. So can we make that picture a little smaller? There you go.
All right. So inside a rescue pilot's mission to save 26 dogs in Texas and find them forever homes. Nearly 1 million sheltered animals are euthanized every year in America, according to the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. And that's a statistic that Michael Schneider is determined to change. The rescue pilot is the founder of Pilots to the Rescue, a nonprofit whose volunteer pilots fly around the country to pick up endangered animals. Their mission: finding these creatures forever homes with loving families. Schneider founded the group in 2015 when he was searching for a sense of purpose in life, but when his corporate events job drastically slowed down during the pandemic, he turned his side work into a full-time gig. So it took 45 years for me to realize what I wanted to do when I grow up. This is a real passion of mine, and it gives me such a sense of fulfillment, and I love doing this work. It's tremendous, he told NBC News anchor. Um, Pilots to the rescue volunteers fly across the country to save all sorts of animals, and a recent mission took them to Texas, where 26 dogs, most of them puppies, were awaiting rescue. One dog named Scarlet and her puppies had recently been discovered behind a house that was the scene of a murder, and pilots to the rescue saved her from an uncertain fate. If we hadn't stepped in, she probably would have been euthanized due to the space and the space at the shelter, one volunteer explained. On this particular trip, Schneider had assistance from his fellow pilot, Victor, who donated his plane and his skills for the mission. Everybody says it's better to give than to receive. Well, until you do a dog/animal rescue mission, you have no idea how much better it is to give than to receive. After loading the something, as Schneider likes to call them, the passengers. Oh, I get it. The passengers instead of passengers, passengers, as Schneider likes to call them, onto the plane. The co-pilot headed towards the East Coast, where volunteers were amazing. Mutt puppy rescues are awaiting and ready to care for the canies while they find them new homes. The work isn't always easy, but it sure is rewarding for Snyder and his team. It's not just the 1,000+ animals that they've saved. Many times I've saved the families too, because they say they're the best part of their lives, their best friends, he explained. That kind of energy that comes back to you is priceless, and that's really why I do this work. And there's a picture of him saving 2 dogs. I thought that was a nice story for our dog lovers.
Without a doubt.
It is. And I just want to say one thing. So, I had this friend of mine that I used to spend a lot of time with.
Uh-huh.
This person didn't live particularly close to me, so it was like, an hour or two drive away. So I would go there, a couple of times a week, and then I started thinking like, like, why do I keep going home? Like, the friend was asking me like, why not just stay the night? Because it's not a 2-minute drive.
Right.
And the answer I gave is because, like, I got to see my pets. They're like my kids, you know what I mean? Like, and that person did not understand like how we feel about our pets. You know what I mean? Like, with me, it's like I don't want. It's like a kid basically. Like, I don't want to be. If I'm not around them for 3 days straight or whatever, they feel it and I feel it. So I was trying to explain to this person, like, I gotta go home because I gotta see them. You know what I mean? And they're just like kids basically. And the person thought I was crazy for saying this. What do you need to go there and you got to hang out with them? And I'm like, yeah, you do have to hang out with them. You know what I mean? They want to be around people. They don't want to be alone. So
Yeah.
that was it.
And Lee has his Polly.
Not
And
at
I
all.
remember that morning when Lee called me, he was up all night with Polly, and he was very, very, very upset because Polly was ill. And
Without a doubt.
so
I
good.
Polly's the most important part of my life. I would take Polly over any human being at this point in my life. Also, but as we know, as we get older, we learn one thing: an animal is more loyal to us than people.
Yep. Yeah, it's great. I mean, the thing is, anytime I leave and come back, they are just so happy. And I think it to myself, man, it's not even like one day a week, like they're just not happy to see you. No, it's like every day. And I'm thinking, don't they get sick? Don't they, like human beings? I mean, they're sick, but that's they still love you. They still go crazy for you. Like human beings, we're not. I mean, it's human being. Like sometimes
Thank you,
my
Timothy.
significant other, like you spend more time with the dogs than you do with me, and I'm like, well, you know what? They love me more, and they're nicer. So they're just great companions. They really are.
Yeah, definitely. I
I
don't have.
remember.
I do not. I don't. I can't relate because I don't have puppies. I don't have dogs. I can't relate, but you know,
President
they
George
suffer
Bush.
separation anxiety. I know all about separation anxiety. I listen. I'm telling you, every day, 4 days straight, 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. I was waking up every morning with a pain in my chest, puking. From separation anxiety is real.
Well, the worst thing I had was when Deanna and I split up. We had 3 dogs and a cat.
There you go.
So I had Polly and I had the lab, and Deanna had Lily and the cat. And eventually, I gave her Marley, who was a lab, because I live
Marley,
with Ham
Marley.
Marley, yeah.
Yeah, that's my twin. One of my twins' names, Marley.
So I had to give Marley to Deanna because she had a big backyard and I don't. And it's sometimes we can't be unfair to our animals.
Yeah.
If you have a big dog and you're just walking it, you're not really taking care of it. It needs to run. I mean, if you have an apartment, that's one thing, but you got to get to a dog park every day. I mean, if you do that, that's fine. But a lot of people don't do that. They just have big dogs and they can't really let them out and run around. And they need their exercise real bad.
They have so much energy too.
Especially
Like I have a
labs.
border collie. I have a border collie.
Oh yeah,
Man,
they're the same way.
It's like unbelievable. Yeah, we let it. We have it in our backyard. We let them out. They run around and stuff. They gotta like burn
Mobland
up
too.
some
How
of
are you? Not Mobland too. Mobreds too. How are you? And Mobland. So
I'd like to say something real quick. I was going to do a
no,
live. I was going to do a
hold
live
on.
tonight.
I want to see what this. Wait. Well, let me see what this comment said before I have to erase this person. If I see it, you were going to go live and you canceled.
Yeah,
The girl that she was
it's
13
Danny's
years old.
son's birthday, so I told him that we're probably better off doing it tomorrow, so he can go enjoy some time with his son. So we're going to do our live tomorrow
How
instead.
come Danny's never come on this show?
Because he's working all the time, Joe.
He's not no. Okay, I didn't know if he was like just he doesn't really do other people's shows or whatever.
Not really. You know what it is? He works out in the sun from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m, and he owns a glass business, and he's a hard worker. And it's in Florida right now. It's 95 degrees with a humidity factor of over 100.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
By the time you get home, you're dead to the world.
Right.
That makes sense. No, I get it. But tell Danny to pop on here one day when he has time.
Yeah. He's. I know
John
he's on the
Wolf,
road today.
Can you pull some strings, John Wolfowitz? Talk to him. Tell him, hey, these guys, this show over here is, it's pretty good.
Yeah, John Wolf.
Mention Nunzio's name, okay? Just mention Nunzio's name, and he'll come on.
John Wolf just did a video of Polly pissing on the grave, and then
I saw that.
He does a video about Polly desecrating a Confederate's grave.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, John. It was kind of funny. I did laugh, but now Polly's in MobTube.
Yeah, it's So I have 2 dogs, right? And my family is obsessive. And when I say obsessive, like they're at the vet every other week.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is a little ridiculous.
So last year, and this is no exaggeration, we decided to get their teeth cleaned.
You do this we shit.
Right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Myself, and I, we decided to
Yeah.
get the teeth cleaned. It cost us over $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a year later, we're getting the teeth cleaned. It's going to be less money this year, but each one of them has to have a blood test to see if they could handle the anesthesia.
Okay.
That's 300.
Yeah. Well, that's the
That's his
price,
teeth. We
comes in.
just got Max's. Max went first, my little Maltese Chihuahua. So he's like half Italian, half Mexican. And it was $600 because he had to get one tooth pulled. Milo, the border collie, he's going next week. So I'm hoping he really doesn't have to get any teeth pulled or whatever, just the cleaning. But it's amazing how expensive going to the vet is. And I'm thinking, like, does insurance, like, people always talk about pet insurance.
Yes,
does that help?
Go online and get the #1 company. And I got it for Polly. And you got to pay up front, but they'll reimburse you 80 to 90%. It depends what plan you get. And especially with teeth cleaning. Because like you said, teeth cleaning is so damn expensive. But it covers that. If there's an emergency surgery, it covers that. But you got to make sure you get the right company because some of these companies out there are scam companies.
Yeah, that's what we're worried about. Like, we figure, like, it's like anything else, like it wouldn't be covered. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we cover this, this, and that, but not this. So we really, but now I'm thinking about it. I mean, they're literally there every once a month at least.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
yeah, my border collie's a rescue dog, and it's funny because, like, I used to, like, be really big into fireworks. Like, that was like the 4th of July, like, we would go crazy with the fireworks, and people on the block, not in Brooklyn, but when I went to Staten Island, they would call the cops. And I'd be like cursing them out, you know what I mean? Like, just like, what are you doing? We're having a good time. And the craziest thing is, now that I have 2 dogs, when one of them, the border collie, hears fireworks, he goes crazy. Like, he gets scared, he starts shaking, he runs, he hides. I didn't realize that type of stuff has effect on pets. And now, when people lit off fireworks in my neighborhood, I don't call the cops, but I'm ready to kill them like people used to be ready to kill me. But I never understood that. That it's just, I guess, you live, you learn. But I mean, it's really sad when there's thunder and lightning. Oh my God. He jumps into my arms. I got to hold him and pet him. Like, I don't know, maybe he's having flashbacks of when in his previous life he was in the military or something. I don't know, but it's just weird that it affects just one of them. Not the smaller guy doesn't care.
Now, Lee, did you share this on your community tab? We got 68 people in here. You should share on your community tab that you're in here, because apparently I just got a message that seems you got another show about you today. How many shows were done about you today?
Here, not another one.
Yeah. We're just not that into you.
What's that?
We're just not that into you.
Oh, let me tell you something. They had them all day. It's kind of comical and funny. You know what it is? It's the numbers, people. They hate the numbers. They hate that I'm beating them in numbers. They're so upset.
And they hate the fact that you are friends with certain people. They're one jealous group of people, okay? One jealous group of people. I can't believe that Fat Piggy sat on his live and said that we were all jealous because he was on vacation. First of all, the same time he was on vacation, I was on vacation, okay? And I don't brag about vacation is like I guess it's special for him because he doesn't go on vacations a lot. But I'm constantly, how many times a year am I jumping on not jumping on, getting on an airplane and going on a vacation?
What
So
was
it's really
the,
not that special that I was on a vacation, but I don't need to come like, Brett, oh, I went away. And it's just,
Lauren, if you worked as hard as him and you worked
yeah,
as many hours and you were a workaholic like him, because
yeah,
he's a workaholic. I mean,
Oh yeah,
right.
you'd be
working.
exhausted.
Exactly. So
Oh,
vacation, you needed to
Hey,
recharge.
baby
So I
girl.
understand
he
what he
needs to get
means.
all the hot air back in his body. He
Right.
needs to get
Yeah.
all the hot air that he's spewing all day long.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
I
you
know.
got to
guess so.
take into consideration. I mean, it's
So
Oh,
go share
by
this
the
on
way,
your.
and
I'm
by the
gonna.
way, I'm about to hit 6,100. So, Chris, I know one of your scumbags are probably in here watching that, and they're real, Chris. No matter what you do, you can't knock them down. You can't knock them down. You've been beaten by two old men, Chris. Two old men, and it's going to continue.
and so you think that's the reason why you're having issues with certain people.
Oh, with FBS, without a doubt. How many times does FBS tell us how great he is?
Every day.
How he's the best. You know, he said that when I passed him, if I ever passed him, that he would quit YouTube. So he has to
Yeah.
make it sound like that I'm buying subs and views. And let me tell you
Oh, you
something. If you
set him
buy
up
subs and
good.
views, if you buy
Ooh,
subs and views, YouTube will take them away. They
they're
won't,
beautiful.
they don't let him stick, and he doesn't get that.
No, and that's the thing. You put him exactly where you wanted him, and you got him to do exactly what you wanted him to do.
Why
Lee
did
had told me
why did you put this up?
what? I don't know. I just was clicking. I didn't even read it. Sorry. I was literally just clicking through comments. How about that? That's better. Click the like
He's
button. So
he's
Lee had
got a
told me
picture of
that.
Al Capone up. That's hilarious.
What?
He's got a picture of Al Capone up.
Um, Lee had told me that he was getting emails from people, FBS people, and a lot of FBS people hate him,
Oh, without a
but
doubt.
they're scared because they have businesses, they have families, and they were idiots and they told FBS some stuff about themselves. So at this point, they're like held hostage by him. But that doesn't mean that they don't like what FBS is doing to creators. And they're sending me, Lee Cole, and others emails and proofs and screenshots of things that FBS said, behind the scenes about some of the things that he's done to set some of to us on our side, below the belt things that he's done and things that he was trying to do to set us up to like take down channels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Lee got an email saying that they had bought 300 subscribers for Lee, and then they were going to report it and try to get Lee's channel taken down. So Lee has this email. Lee knew this was coming. So he was picking, and putting little things out there because he wanted FBS to post the proof so that he could take it to YouTube security and show them. He showed them the emails, but he was waiting for the proof. So, to say, and FBS fell into the trap and he put the proof up. So he dug his own grave on that one. But
And
he already knew about it. What is let's see, Terrence says I support NB 100% forever and for always. Love your channel to the moon and back. You are always awesome. NB is the truth. Terrence, we love you. And everybody in chat, please, 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 even if you don't have that much time in your day, go over to subscribe to Terrence's channel and just pop in and say hi. Even if you don't have that much time in your day, just a nice little hi message. He would love that. His channel is full of positivity. He has a great chat. They're always laughing, smiling, happy. So everybody check out Terrence, please. He's a good guy.
One thing I've noticed with like FBI and some of his comrades, I
Yeah.
don't understand why they are so like worried about like my social life. You know, like they're so concerned about my love life. You know, like they think I'm dating uh, Lauren and she's a home wrecker, and that I'm doing XYZ to my wife and I'm a bad guy. And it's just like I don't think that I'm, popular enough. Like you're talking about like my social life. To me, that's just like
And nor is
it's
it any
really
of their business.
but
Is
who would do that though? It's
them,
like
them. Johnny Mac. Lee told me. What did Johnny Mac say today? That I'm in love with him.
Yesterday, he said that you were in love with him, and you also wanted FBS, and that's why you're going after them. And he believes this. He looks like a porn star from the '70s, and he's like a gay porn star from the '70s.
Worse.
And he's talking about how much you love them.
Worse. Listen, let me tell you, and like this. Go ahead, Joe.
I gotta be honest with you. You have a great show, Lee. And he's got 5,000 subs or whatever. But if look on the outside looking in, if he's really a jealous guy, like everybody says he is, then by your show being bigger than his has to be like the ultimate, dagger for him. You know what I
Without
mean?
a
Like
doubt.
you could talk about his wife, his mom, everything like that, and he'll get upset. But if you go past him subwise, it's like scorched earth. He's got to fucking stop you. You know what I mean? He's got to do like everything possible, in his power to try to destroy you. And like,
let me explain this, Joe.
like
I'm going to explain to you what extorting and blackmail is.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so when they sent me an email, so one of his friends sent me an email and said to me, "We sent you 300 subs. You better come out by tonight and release a statement that you buy subs. And if you do not do that, I will give this to people to come after you." So, and people said, "Why did Lee go to YouTube security?" Because they were threatening to take my channel down. That's why. So what I did is I went to YouTube ahead of time, gave them the emails, gave them all the threats I've been getting to prove that these guys were literally trying to take my channel down by threatening to buy in subs and stuff. And so he put the thing up, and when he put it up, he basically fell into the trap because YouTube seen him put it up. And even they were shocked that another guy was there telling other people to buy people's subs to hurt their channel. So they took away anything that was on my account. They took away. So everything I have on my account is 100% legitimate because I notified them ahead of time.
Yeah,
And
I mean that's another. I always say,
Hey, Amber, I'll send you a link if you want, Amber.
1 second. Just think about it. They tried to extort me. They tried to get me to come out and threaten me.
Blackmail you.
I mean, that's criminal what they did. But that's who these guys are. They're scumbags. I got a stack of shit like this on every one of them. I don't come out and put anything out because it's called.
Who do you think like you could answer this off air, but I wanted to ask you like who's the ringleader? Don't answer because it just seems like there's somebody that's putting a battery. I mean, because I don't know some of the stuff that he's doing now. I wonder who's.
I mean, Calandra's the ringleader. John Alight's come in now, so it's definitely Jimmy Calandra, and these guys think he's a real gangster, and he's never was a gangster. He was never a gangster in the street, never. He had no rank, nothing. Same with
John Alight is with FBS.
Now look, they did a show yesterday talking about how sad they are that his daughter died and all this stuff.
Rest in peace to her.
Well.
Yeah, well,
No, Amber's channel is not Amber Alert. Thank you, Teresa Murphy. I want to show everybody something right here now. I got to put my finger over certain things. I can't show everything. For all you who didn't believe. Can you guys see that?
No. Yeah, okay. It's a paper words. What is the?
Oh, it's just the paperwork from CPS. New York statewide central registration of child abuse and maltreatment. It has that the date was on July 11, 2022. So it's just, I mean, the case was dismissed and stuff like that. I am just showing you guys that I don't want to put people's names on it and stuff like that. But it says right here, unfounded. It was dropped, and on the original paperwork, there's family members' names and stuff like that. That's why I can't show certain things, and nor do I think any of you deserve proof. But Johnny Mac, it was a concerned YouTuber, but the idiot Johnny Mac didn't put his phone number unlisted. So the idiot, accidentally forgot to hit that *67. So Johnny Mac called CPS on me. And right before that, he had a clip where he said his ultimate goal is to get my child taken away from me. Imagine saying that just because I picked on him on YouTube and got under his skin. Amber, how are you today?
What the heck? I never even knew all this.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. But I want to say this, with the exception of her old man or whatever, I'm pretty much like one of the closest adults, other than her family member. I'm the closest non-family member to her, to her kids. You know what I mean? And when I say a 90 plus grade average, a cheerleader, play sports, you know what I mean? Like at softball is involved. I mean, just so well rounded that people are talking shit. And you want to know what? She's beautiful, the kid. She's going to be, I tell Lauren all the time, I'm like, this is going to be hard for me to handle, when guys start into the picture or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's, so they don't even know what they're talking about. It's just such, and that's coming from me, not because me and her are friends. It's the truth. That's really what she does in her life, the kid. You know what I mean? And to just say shit like that is like you have, go a different route. Talk about her nose or her toes, meaning Lauren. But if you're going to talk about the kid, at least come up with some truth. You just make up lies about a kid. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. Like FBI is this kid. All these guys' kids that hate me, like Johnny Mac and Gacy. I don't wish their kids nothing but the best. You know what I mean? The beef is with me and that person. The kids, the wife, the uncle have nothing to do with it. But yet they feel like if they're at war with you, everything is, nothing is off limits, basically. They could go anywhere. And to me, that's
they do that because we have tough skin, but what we don't have tough skin about is family and kids. And that's where like the mama bear comes out at, because I've had CPS called on me because of YouTube BS, and it's not even me that they affected. It's my kids, because they're the ones that's scared. I'm the one that's like, I don't have anything to be afraid about, but I'm having to reassure these 3 kids that were, it was what, like 2 years ago, Elle?
Yeah.
Probably. And at the time she was sick, and she was like, why is this lady asking me questions? She didn't understand who this lady was. Was I a good mom? Like, she was like, oh, yeah, she was just so confused. So it's not the kids that, it's not the parents that suffer, because we know we have nothing to worry about. It's the kids thinking that they can have some stranger take them away from their mother who's perfectly good. So you really fuck with the kids' heads. That's not fair.
But that's the thing, they can call muscle every single day. They can call every single day.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing will happen because there's nothing wrong.
Exactly.
But it's still,
it's the real one. I haven't seen you in a minute. I thought he was taking a little bit of a vacay. But
Chicago muscle.
Chicago muscle. That's all I wanted to say.
They can call every day, and the only thing that's going to be, nothing can be done because our houses are in order. The whole thing with, but it's a shame that they have to sit there and question our kids some ridiculous things,
But
some
you have
stupid
the right
stuff.
to tell them not. You have the right to tell them no.
To tell them no what?
Even if they show up at your house, like, we're here, we're CPS. Can we come? No, you cannot. No, you cannot come back with a warrant. Most of the time, they won't.
Are you
But
guys going?
yeah,
But
you have the right to tell them.
if you have nothing to hide, the best thing is just to get it out of the way.
Absolutely, yeah. But just
Because
to
then
know
they
you're
become
right.
suspicious and they'll God knows what they can do.
So
Yep.
right now, so the main goal on it with FBI right now is to bring down the Lee Cole and Danny show. Is that true? Do you believe? I mean, because to me,
Without a
it's
doubt.
like that could be very possible right now.
Without a doubt. But luckily, YouTube knows all about it. So as soon as it happened to me, the first thing I was told by somebody, actually a lawyer, they said, get a hold of YouTube, file some papers with them. And these assholes thought that I said I called them. No, I didn't call them. You can't call YouTube. These dumb cocksuckers, excuse my mouth. I take that back. But that's not what happened at all. I went through protocol that YouTube tells you to go through. And I
Well,
was able to get all my stuff into them. And they got it. End of story. So these guys don't have to believe me.
they went
Yeah.
through that whole thing when your girlfriend was in the hospital with fighting her for her life, that you were stealing her money too. That
Oh,
was sick.
yes. I stole her credit card and I kidnapped her too. And then she stayed with me 9 years after the kidnapping.
But
Yeah, it's amazing.
But
Like this
some
guy,
of the
this
stuff
guy in
they
Florida.
said about, some of the stuff I heard, I wasn't around, but like some of the stuff that they said about Lee in regards to family members and stuff like that, it's like, you know what? I don't see how people could go to that level, bring it down to that level, and people in the chat are like supporting this guy,
It's
like
amazing. And
like at some point, it's
you know
like, yo,
what,
I
Joe?
think we went too
You're
far.
judged by how your children come out. I have 3 of the most wonderful kids in the world, all well educated, all work like dogs, and they all got their own places. They're all successful. So a man should be judged by how his kids grow up, or how.
your wife
And
did it.
if
Your
these
ex-wife
guys
did a good job.
attacking me, their kids are in prison, or all sorts of shit. Their kids are on drugs. Their kids. So they can judge me. Look at my children. None of my kids take drugs. None of my kids are doing the shit your kids are doing, or they're not in prison. So they
Yeah,
can
and
say
that's
whatever they want.
another thing. Manny Fraker, the FBI's wife. I recall her talking about her child, a 10-year-old child that was involved with, and I remember like, Lauren, didn't he come at you for saying something about his stepdaughter when in
Ooh.
reality it was the mom that told everyone?
Yeah, no, he came at Angel for that.
I've never
Oh, it
brought
was
up his
Angel.
children.
Yeah.
I've never brought up his children one time, and I would never.
No,
do that.
it was something with Angel where they denied. She said that her kids started, his addiction story with drugs and doing drugs at 10 years old. Angel said something, and then they came at her like Angel made that up, but we had the clip about it. But no, I gotta go because somebody walked in and we're gonna grab food. I thought he was coming like a little bit later, but he came now. So you gonna keep this going, Joe?
I gotta take off myself, to be honest with you.
All right.
So
Well,
I guess
thankfully,
it's gonna be the Joe and Amber show.
no.
No, I gotta go too because I gotta go pick up my other 2 now.
It's gonna be the Joe show.
All right.
No,
Well, I'm
I
sorry
gotta get some pretzels.
everybody who sent a super chat. I appreciate it. Anybody who sent a Cash App, I appreciate it. I apologize, guys. I thought I had until like 6:00, so I apologize. Amber, thanks for coming on.
For an hour, it's okay.
Thank you for having me, ma'am.
Yeah, maybe we'll do something like after dark on your channel with that game or something. That sounds like fun. What do you
Yeah, we
Yes,
can do that.
yes, Amber. Yes, we
Yeah.
need to do that. We need to get. We want to do a show that like has like the ratings rated R.
Yeah.
Adult situations, brief nudity, that type thing. You know what
Brief
I mean?
nudity.
Let's have like that type
Hey,
of.
Maddie Marinere.
Oh my
Let me grab
God.
the
18 or over. You got to be 18 or over.
It's got to be 18 or older. Yes, it's got to be 18 or older. So yeah, we can plan that for real.
Because
Yeah,
it
let me
seems
drop the
like you
Amber's
have
link in
that on
chat.
lock,
And
Amber.
maybe hold on,
You
Amber's
have
link in
all the
chat.
cards and the questions and everything is perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's plan it for tonight's not Thursday, it's Wednesday, because tomorrow we need to watch Love After Lockup.
Yeah.
Amber's channel link. And
Thursday is 60 days in, right?
yeah,
60
so we
days
gotta watch
in.
that because Friday we have somebody coming on to chat with us. Hey Tony Pizza, how are you? If that's the real Tony, let me see. Yes, it is the real Tony Pizza. Tony Pizza, how you doing? I don't like how these Tony, those stand up, sit down training people, they got struck for a week. They're gone. They got a week off because they were bullying a homeless man. But anyway, so
Mm.
let's try to get a time together tonight. We'll do like
Yeah.
it's later for us than it is for you though, when I do have to go to work tomorrow. So let's plan something this evening
Maddie
where we'll come on you.
Marinade. He's got to get involved too. Maddie Marinade. He's got to get in.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, definitely. So let's keep in touch for the rest of the night. We'll plan a time
Okay.
and we'll do that on your show tonight if you're interested. Are
Yeah.
you into that,
Yeah.
Amber?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Hmm.
What about
Chicago
you, Joe?
Hustle. Good to see you. Mobland. Just in time. Teresa.
Yeah, and everybody drop their links to their channels who have wrenches. We love you all. And then keep an eye on Amber's channel tonight, but I'll put it on my community tab. I
Yeah.
apologize, guys, for cutting this so short.
That's all right.
But
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, I feel like I'm the luckiest guy on
don't
YouTube
tiptoe
right
through
now.
the chat, Tony. You're an OG in this
Oh,
community.
he's making fun of me, Tony Pizza. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, you just gotta laugh. Tony's cool. You know, you gotta
Oh,
love him. Love
but,
him.
but the thing
Tony,
is,
come
he's
in Amber's
cracking
chat
jokes.
later. Tony,
Yeah.
come in Amber's chat later and play some adult games. She's a lot of beautiful subscribers. A lot of beautiful
Yes.
subscribers.
Lots of women. Lots of women. Lots of women.
Yes. But all right, guys, we love you
All right.
all. Amber,
Yeah.
thank you for
I'm
popping on,
dropping.
Joe. Joe, you know I
Okay.
love you.
Love you
Lee, Dad,
too. Bye
Dad.
guys.
Oh,
Have a
and
good
let us
night.
know about those dates. We'll meet you in Florida.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Maybe
Okay.
we'll get Maddie to come too. All right, guys, love you all.
All right. Bye bye.